In the noisy streets of Lagos, Nigeria, Ada lived with her daughter, Chioma, in a tiny, worn-out shack. The smell of fried yam filled the air, but their home was quiet, heavy with poverty and broken dreams. Ada, once a lively market seller, had lost hope after her husband died, her heart now filled with greed for a richer life. Chioma, a beautiful 20-year-old with bright eyes and smooth dark skin, helped her mother sell beans at Oshodi Market. She dreamed of love and school, blushing when Coffee, the kind tailor, smiled at her. But Ada envied her daughter's beauty, seeing her as a way to escape their struggles, not as her child. At night, Ada made secret plans, her love for Chioma fading under thoughts of wealth. Neighbors' jealous whispers pushed her further, unaware that her greed would dig up painful family secrets. Betrayal was brewing, and regret would come too late.
Word spread in Ikeja market about Chief Eze, a rich oil trader from Abuja, looking for a young wife. His shiny cars turned heads, and Ada saw her chance. She planned for Chioma to meet him at a loud festival, where his eyes locked on her beauty. He offered Ada a big house, cars, and plenty of money for Chioma's hand in marriage. Chioma felt sick as her mother pushed her toward the chief, his creepy looks making her shiver. She begged Ada to let her stay free, dreaming of Coffee's gentle love, but Ada wouldn't listen. Envy made her see only the wealth Chioma could bring, not her tears. In the dark, Ada shook hands with the chief, taking his money and promising Chioma. Greed filled her mind with pictures of fancy clothes and big parties. The deal was done, but it was a juicy scandal waiting to burst, built on betrayal and broken love.
The wedding was huge at Chief Eze's grand house in Ikoyi, with music, dancing, and lots of food. Ada loved her new status, wearing shiny dresses while people whispered about her selling Chioma. Dressed in white, Chioma walked to the altar with a heavy heart, feeling her mother's betrayal like a knife. In their private room, Chief Eze showed his true self, mean and controlling, treating Chioma like a prize, not a wife. She stayed quiet, thinking of Kofi's sweet words. Meanwhile, Ada moved to a fancy house in Banana Island, throwing big parties to show off her wealth, blind to the gossip about the chief's cheating. Ada heard rumors of Eze's other women, but ignored them, too happy with her new life. She thought love didn't matter compared to money, but a small worry grew inside her. The scandal was growing, and her greed was about to cost her everything. Months later, Chioma learned dark truths about the chief from the servants. He had a mistress, Nkechi, living in a hidden part of the house, who stared at Chioma with jealous eyes. Nkechi, unable to have children, spread lies about Chioma cheating to make the chief angry and keep her own place. Chioma found comfort with Emeka, the kind gardener, whose warm smiles reminded her of freedom. Their talks turned to secret kisses in the garden, a risky love that felt right but wrong. Her envy of Nkechi's power pushed her deeper into Emeka's arms, even as guilt tugged at her heart. Ada visited sometimes, seeing Chioma's sad face but blaming it on her new life. She was too busy with her own lover, a charming neighbor, to care. Greed kept her blind, and betrayal grew stronger, tying them all in a messy web of lies and scandal.
Emeka and Chioma's love grew stronger, meeting at night in the garden, promising to run away together. Their kisses were full of hope, but Chioma felt torn, knowing she was breaking her marriage vows. Her envy of Nkechi's hold over the chief made her bold, choosing love over duty. Nkechi, full of greed and jealousy, spied on them and caught a picture of their secret kiss. She threatened Chioma, demanding money and jewels to keep quiet. Chioma said no, making Nkechi her enemy, ready to destroy her with this juicy secret. Ada, hearing bits of trouble, asked Chioma what was wrong, but didn't push hard. Her own lover started asking for more gifts, showing his own betrayal. Greed ruled Ada's heart, but a tiny voice of regret began to whisper, too late to stop the coming storm.
One stormy night, Nkechi told Chief Eze about Chioma and Emeka, showing him the picture. Furious, he threw Emeka out and locked Chioma in a room, calling her greedy for his money. The news spread fast, shaming the chief and making the scandal the talk of Lagos. Chioma sent a letter to Ada, begging for help, but Ada, scared of losing her wealth, burnt it. Her envy of Chioma's strength made her cold, choosing money over her daughter. Betrayal cut deep, but Ada didn't know the biggest secret yet. Old letters in the house revealed Emeka was the son of Ada's old lover left behind years ago. This made his love for Chioma even more scandalous, a twist that could ruin everything. Ada's greed hid this truth, but it was ready to break her world apart. Nkechi didn't stop. She lied more, saying Chioma stole from the chief to make him divorce her. Her envy turned cruel, wanting Chioma gone for good. Chioma, locked away, held on to thoughts of Emeka, her love keeping her strong in the dark. Ada visited, pretending to care, but really wanting more money from the chief. She called Chioma ungrateful, her betrayal growing colder. Envy of her daughter's courage ate at her, while her lover started stealing from her, showing his true face. Emeka sent Ada a message, saying he was her old lover's son, shocking her with memories of her past betrayal. She denied it, but guilt crept in. The scandal grew juicier, with love, envy, and lies tie everyone in knots, pulling them toward a bitter end.
Chioma escaped with a servant's help, running to Emeka in a poor part of Lagos. Their reunion was full of love, planning a new life far away. But Nkechi, driven by envy, followed them and told the chief her greed for power making her dangerous. Ada heard about the escape and felt a mix of fear and relief, hoping the chief would blame only Chioma. Her lover betrayed her, stealing her jewelry, leaving her alone. The scandal spread, and neighbors laughed at her fall, their envy now mocking her. Then Emeka learned Chioma was pregnant, a joyful secret in their mess. But Ada's past with Emeka's father meant the baby could reveal a terrible truth. Love and betrayal mixed, and Ada's regret grew, but she still chased her fading wealth.
Chief Eze sent rough men to find Chioma, leading to a fight in the slums. Emeka protected her, but got hurt, his love shining through the pain. Chioma cared for him, stronger than ever, swearing never to go back to the chief's cruel world. Nkechi, rejected by the chief after trying to marry him, burned with envy. She sabotaged Chioma's hiding place, hoping to ruin her for good. The chief saw Nkechi's lies, but too late. The house was falling apart, and the scandal was everywhere. Ada faced Emeka, who told her the truth. He was her half-son, making his love for Chioma forbidden. The shock broke Ada, her greed turning to dust as she saw her mistakes. Betrayal and envy had ruined her family, and regret hit hard, but it was too late.
Chioma and Emeka, not knowing their blood tie, fled to a quiet village, their love shadowed by a dark secret. Chief Eze cut Ada off, leaving her poor again. Nkechi disappeared, her envy leaving her with nothing, whispered about as a fallen schemer. Ada wandered Lagos, haunted by Chioma's happy face, now lost to her. She tried to say sorry, but Chioma wouldn't answer, the betrayal too deep. Greed had taken her daughter, her love, her everything, leaving only pain. In the end, Ada saw that real wealth was her daughter's smile, gone forever. Envy and betrayal left her heart empty, a scandalous story of regret that no money could fix, echoing in the noisy streets of Lagos.